Hello there, BoBo the Bitcoiner is back. This election is probably another easy investment for Bitcoin enthusiasts. It's a win-win situation, whichever candidate wins. You see, Bitcoin has been going nowhere in the last 6 months, hanging around $60,000 to $65,000 aimlessly, despite the halving in April this year. All the noises from the Bitcoin ETF, inflow and outflow only confused investors further. Then come the election in November, which is the most cryptocurrency talk about election ever. Donald Trump was quick to jump onto the bandwagon by promising to bring crypto and mining back to USA. He was a critic of Bitcoin before when he was president in 2016, when he called Bitcoin a scam and he wasn't a fan. But this time around, he cleverly capitalized on the Bitcoin, which brings him handsome award, resulting in him being elected as US president. Actually, Bitcoin doesn't care who wins the election. Whether Trump or Kamala Harris doesn't matter too much. Bitcoin fundamental is always intact. Since nobody can change that, it is a question of time when the world recognizes Bitcoin potential. That's the time Bitcoin will shine. The big difference in the is when Trump wins, it speeds up the Bitcoin adoption, because he makes it clear that he wants Bitcoin technology and mining to stay in USA, as he pledges to make the US a Bitcoin superpower and implement deregulation to foster the crypto industry. If Trump lives to his words, the whole world crypto market is going to blossom, and we can expect Bitcoin embracement to be hugely adopted. But even if Harris wins, her approach will be softer, the impact will not be so obvious, but still, Bitcoin will never go away. The progress will be slower, and it takes a longer time to increase the adoption. Bitcoin has time. Bitcoin let the existing monetary world shows its ugly sides through inflation, fiat currency debasement, endless money printing, political infighting, greediness, and corrupted governments, bias and unfair treatment of its people. Only when all this society sickness and sins surface, only then people will realize how valuable Bitcoin really is. Then people will understand the true value of Bitcoin because of its honesty, integrity, equality, genuinely, and most of all, security. The simplest fact is people cannot influence Bitcoin. Neither will Bitcoin influence people. Bitcoin don't force anybody to change or to adopt. Rather, Bitcoin will change people will change after realizing the human monetary system is insecure and untrustworthy. We have seen the Bitcoin break all-time high of 63,700, and now it is in the 75,000 region. Where will it go from here? Answer is quite obvious if I explain you now. Fortunately or unfortunately, the US market is still the leading influences because of its large market capital. With the new pro-Bitcoin government, also with the Republic Senate majority, the tendency towards innovation-friendly regulation is favorable. It paved the way for harmonized crypto regulation that will drive innovation, boost competition, and incentivize the talent to return back to USA. Crypto industry is hopeful that Senator Cynthia Loomis will champion the proposal of Bitcoin Act, a strategic Bitcoin reserve for the US. Having said that, the true potential of Bitcoin has not been explored yet. Like the real effect of Bitcoin halving in April this year. That is the supply cut by half to 450 Bitcoin per day. The effect will only be felt probably 9 to 18 months later. It could be earlier. With 938,000 Bitcoin sold since the spot Bitcoin ETF was launched in January, or 3,016 Bitcoin per day were sold. How can the new supply of 450 Bitcoin cope? To put it in perspective, supply is 139,950 Bitcoin since launch. And I'm sorry, supply means production of Bitcoin is 139,950 Bitcoin calculated from the 10th of January this year, and demand is 938,000 Bitcoin. 7 times short supply. This supply squeeze is clear for all of us to see and understand. Not only the institutions are into Bitcoin, the everyday retail investor will soon FOMO in, fear of missing out. Coinbase is already having a record registration since the election result, and I'm anxiously waiting for the 2017 parabolic to repeat. This time, instead of every 1-2 day Bitcoins up by 1,000, this time will be every 1-2 day up by 5,000. This is the feeling I can never forget. Trump inauguration date is 20th January 2025. Once the 47th President Trump raises his right hand, crypto regulation will be clearer, better explained, and allowed to be expanded into its natural course. And people will decide what is good for themselves and adopt what they feel is good for society. Enhancing innovation and blockchain technology and the rise of layer 2 solution will be beneficial to the Bitcoin scale learnability, and usability. Now, with all this potential, it is not surprising to hear many Bitcoin professionals predicting the price to reach 100,000 by the end of this year. That was also my prediction since spot Bitcoin ETF came into being. What do you think? 100,000? Very highly possible. Thank you for watching. See you next time. Bye-bye.